All right. So we are getting ready to head to the gym and hit chest. And I'm listening to Crank That by Soulja Boy. So it's going to be a nice, fun little chest day. But I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Gotta crank that. Just like how I crank the hog, if you know what I mean. But either way, point is, we're gonna crank some bench press today. And some incline. And crank some flies. We're gonna crank the bench press hog. And this bench press hog will be very cranked by the end of the workout. I'm aiming... Bro, what? Ugh, okay. You know, I'm aiming to get something heavy today. Not sure quite yet what, but thinking maybe some heavy singles, heavy comp standard singles, and yeah, we're gonna have a field day, man. I don't know if that's the right way to use that, but this is gonna be an amazing chest day. Even if, you know, we can't even hit the weight, we're gonna crank the hog, man. We're gonna crank this chest. We're gonna crank this big double D chest hog. But either way, I'm excited, man. Haven't really gotten a good, amazing chest day since that last one. Like a little bit before I hit the 370. So I'm aiming to kind of get a good one today, hopefully. But either way, not necessarily the point. But I want to get like a nice little chest pump going, do some rear delt stuff, and be home by 6:30 because I got a basketball game. Got my buddy's basketball game to go to. And you know, hopefully they'll be cranking out threes there. We're currently versing a little team that rhymes with Bolivan. And any of my VG fans know who that is. So, and it's not really that hard to guess who it is, really. But team rhymes with Bolivan, and you know, here's the deal. In a sport with 5 players, when you have 3 times our enrollment, you're gonna have better players. They're guards. Meanwhile, keep this in mind. I guess I don't know what's it, either way. It doesn't matter. Their guards are 6. They have 2 6 foot and 1 6'1" guard. That's a guard, not a big man, not a center, not like you know, nothing big. That's their guards. And I'm no expert, but that's like a undersized NBA guard, if I'm, you know, if I'm correct. That's about, you know, like a undersized NBA guard. That's pretty crazy. But either way, 3 times our enrollment in a 5-man sport, you know, might not go so well. But I tell you what, it doesn't matter because I'll be supporting my bros. Either way, whether we get absolutely destroyed by Bolivan or we win, I will be supporting my bros. But we're here, and I've got a great chest workout ahead of me, and we are gonna get a great freaking pump, man, and hit some heavy fucking sets of bench press. Man, it's a good workout. Someone almost fucking ran me over. Sorry for the French, pardon my French, but someone almost literally ran me over while I was going into the parking lot. In fact, the parked right there. I'm gonna go see who it is. I'm gonna check their license plate, and then I'm going to send a box of dildos to their house. It's not a threat, by the way. But seriously, I mean, watch where you're going, man. Like, whoever that was, I get it's dark out, but you literally almost ran me over. Like, if I didn't have excellent peripheral vision and reaction time and everything like that, I mean, I would have been kersplat. But I'm gonna go up, check their license plate, see if I know them. If I know them, I don't know them. Probably from Tuscola. That's who we're playing tonight. That's the Little Leagues. So yeah, but I don't know who the hell they think they are. Probably would have whooped their ass. Even after a full chest and a little bit of shoulders workout. But yeah. I'm very happy with where we are. Did 3x1 and did let's get some lights on in here. Did 3x1, got 335 first two sets, last set got 340. So pretty happy with where we're at. You know, 340 is not quite an opener, but we're getting really close to being able to open with what is it? What's 341? Is that 145 or 150? I don't know. Either way, I bench more than your favorite fitness influencer, so I don't really care. But you know, we're gonna kick some butt at this meet, and we're gonna have an amazing time here in about 3.5, 4-ish months. And yeah, but I'm listening to In the Club, and I had a good chest workout and about to get ready to hit the shower, get ready for the basketball game here in an hour, and then I will I'll end off the night with some gaming. But I'm feeling really good, man. Where I'm at right now, you know, we're in a very good position to here's the deal. For the US, I think it's the USAPA state record, I got that in the bag. Like, I can rep out most of those lifts. That's not the one I'm going after. I want the USAPL. Because USAPA, sure, yeah, you know, you get recognized for a state record, sure. USAPL is the gold standard of weightlifting. That I think I'd put like USAPL and APF pretty close, but USAPL is definitely on top. USAPL is like, if you tell someone you have the USAPL state record and they're, you know, powerlifting inclined, they're like, damn, you're a strong ass dude. I probably could have gone. Go after this guy. But yeah, man, good workout. And tonight's gonna be a good night. Got a basketball game to go to. gonna scream some slurs at my least favorite team, Bullivin, and we're gonna have an awesome night. Obviously, some people's definition of an awesome Friday night is different than mine, but I know there's a couple guys going out and drinking some illicit beverages tonight, like they always do on Friday nights, but that is not my definition of a fun Friday night. I never drink, never smoke. Probably won't do it till I'm legal age, just because it's a moral thing. It's like just a me thing, you know? Has nothing to do with, you know, whether I'm a Christian or not, or, you know, the way I was raised. It's just a personal decision. So yeah. The other thing too is, man, if I went out drinking every Friday night, you see these arms, I would not have these. And this massive chest and my big tree trunk-esque legs, I would not have those if I went out drinking every Friday night. That's just how it works. So, yeah. And I feel like, you know, kind of pop culture is like very, like, influential towards these things being good. And I think, you know, it's not necessarily like, it needs to stop. Because, sure, you know, it sounds badass getting black. Like, you know, you go up to your bro and like, dude, I just got blackout drunk. Yeah, man. That's not how they really act, but you get the point, you know? It sounds badass. And sometimes it is. But is it legal? No. And is it within my realm of moral stuff? At least not for me, no. Yeah. I mean, I don't judge people for doing it. It's their decision. And plus, you know, like, it's not my place to judge anyone when I already, you know, screw up so much. So, if not purely for the fact that the Bible states that you shouldn't judge other people, it's because, you know, I already do stuff I already say stuff that's arguably just as bad as going out and drinking, or, you know, going out and, as Greg Doucette would put it, having sexy time. You know, that stuff is arguably just as bad as, you know, some of the things that come out of my mouth. So who am I to judge anyone? But either way, point being, my definition of a fun Friday night: chest pump, basketball game. Not necessarily, I'm not saying, you know, it has to be a basketball game, but this is a fun Friday night for me. Chest pump, nasty chest pump, basketball game, get to scream some insults. And, you know, I was just talking about being a good person, and now I'm talking about how I'm gonna go scream insults at people. Hey, you know what? I probably shouldn't scream insults, but I might let a couple loose. So, and by a couple, I don't mean the N-word. I don't mean the N-word, okay? Also, I'm extremely chopped right now. But either way, my definition of a fun Friday night: nasty chest pump, basketball game with some friends in the student section, and some gaming later. And of course, you got to have food and drinks. I probably won't drink anything caffeinated this late at night, but I did have a Mountain Dew and some pre-workout before I went to bed, so I got my caffeine in for the day. But I love these little sparkling water things. They're called LaCroix. Actually, we get the off-brand stuff. It's called Bellevoie. I think it's Bellevoie, some French thing. LaCroix is French too, but either way, it's the Aldi brand LaCroix. And everyone says it tastes like crap. I think I have an addiction to it, because I can't go a day without one. Otherwise, I genuinely, like, start tweaking. Like, I have withdrawals. Like, I sit there and I'm just, like, fidgety if I don't have my LaCroix for the day. It's probably because I've had one every day since I was 12. Sounds about right, yeah. One every day since I was 12. And, yeah, but gaming session is going to be awesome. Basketball game is going to be really fun. I guarantee that there's going to be some people that I know that are going to be a little crunk there. And That's what's actually fun. It's not screaming the slurs at people, and by slurs I mean like midget. Like, I know listen, just, don't take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, or take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because you shouldn't act like I do. But I'm not saying like that. You know what is fun though? Watching these people who pre-gamed the basketball game start just screaming, like, I won't say what they say, but you can kind of infer the Instagram Reels word, if you know what I mean. The Instagram Reels word is what they like to spam, especially with a team with a lot of those Instagram Reel fellows, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but it's gonna be an awesome night. I'm very hungry though, because I've only had like 2 meals today. So, and yeah, I mean, that's not a lot for me. So, and they weren't big either. It was just breakfast and then this tiny little container of spaghetti, because I've been eating 3 chicken breasts a day. And I'm probably actively contributing to like, I'm probably actively taking away like those anti-cagers, or whatever they're called, like the anti-cage activists. I'm probably taking away a lot of their progress by eating so much chicken. And me personally, I don't have a problem knowing that my chicken breast was just, raised in a coop, tiny little box like this with a million other chickens. So I don't have a problem with that. Is it morally right? That's up for debate. Chicken is chicken and protein is protein, and chicken tastes good. So that's my thoughts on everything. But I've got to get in and shower and everything, and I will see you guys for tomorrow's workout, which will be a nice little back and arm day.